Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Achane on the toss right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Into the hands of OBJ. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. 3rd down run from Achane. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Achane. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Sanders all set to send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 37. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Third and just 2 to go. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This will be caught by Adams. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. He's contained at the line for no gain. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tua now from the gun. This finds Smith. Continuing to move past the 45. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down, here's Tua. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First down, Rodgers. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hall has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send Hill right. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry-up here. throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Jets football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Rodgers set to pass. Hits his running back. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He's got it near the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Through the decades, Kate, all kick returners have had to have tremendous vision, but it's a little different now with these new rules. You're not watching and feeling those guys running at you all the way down the field. No, now you're more like a running back. You're looking for that crease, that opening, that lane to exploit, and boy, did he.
Achane, a first down carry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead as time runs out here in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. And after that last second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw by Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll throw again, Rodgers. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets now trail by just a point in the 4th. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached. because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa near the sideline. Waddle's got it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. So now here's 3rd and 5. Hill comes in motion left. Throwing now. Completes this one to Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Chain on the inside give. He cuts it back right. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire game coming down to this try by Jason Sanders. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. And they get it spiked before time runs out, but only 3 seconds remain. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. The first time they've called him out today, and he has a chance to win it. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York. A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Anders Carlson ready to get us started. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead... Gift, they get it back for 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Got his target. It's Hill. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Trying for it, it's H.N. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Home. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll go for it. Rodgers. Don't try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Tua off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or two short of the 20 here. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. But let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They run the counter to H.N. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Soft.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Has a man. It's H.N. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Quincy Williams making the tackle. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Into the hands of OBJ. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 37, H.N. reels it in. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running with H.N. out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's H.N. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, here's Tua. Able to find Achan. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This will be caught by Adams. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Rodgers. He throws a bullet to the center of the big game downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
They've got a man in motion. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tua setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Running or his battle. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. That throw finds Conklin. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs? What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go right back to Hall. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now 2 at a throw. Got his target. It's Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Working quickly here. Now a handoff to A-Chain. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Regulation time here on fourth. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And he's gonna go. It's a pick six. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send Hill right. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Trying again following the sack. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to be bottled up after taking it down to the 43. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They put a receiver in motion right. The give here on 2nd. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. And mention the value he can bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. From the 26 on 2nd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here's Tua again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, as he goes out of bounds short of the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. 1st down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Gotta hurry this to the line. 3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, He just couldn't quite hang on.
Setting up the running back screen. And that will not be enough for a first down. So it's a road win for the Jets. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami. Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
2nd and 10 now. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep middle, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Achane. This is ahead for about 5. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. They send Hill right. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Completes this one to Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. They'll stick with Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Achan again. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achan. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Dolphins behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. We send a man in motion. Achan again on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. A-Chain on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First down throw by Rodgers. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Jets might be able to get some points late after the interception. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
First down, Rodgers. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Achan up the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Working quickly here. Third down run from Achan. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Rodgers here from the gun. And they pick him off again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Now here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Again, Rodgers. Able to hit home, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results. Just 1 quarter remaining in. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To throw, Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Achane. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tunga Bailoa. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Dolphins up by 11. Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And they're going to take over possession. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. A run now with Achan. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Conklin. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers trying to push it deep downfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Rodgers to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board, but things still ending in a tough loss. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.